Jake Skin of the Boxed In podcast, delighted to be joined here by Adam Smith. That was a pretty good night of boxing, wasn't it?
It was a very good night of boxing. Absolutely loved it. It was good fun. It was full of stories, as GBM shows always are. Great content for DAZN. And I thought the star of the show was Tycee Gallagher. I thought she produced a stunning performance with everything that's happened to her this year. The inactivity, the family tragedy, the waiting. Ellie Halliwell was a really good opponent, and I thought she boxed really well in the first couple of rounds, and Tycee worked it out, and her movement was great. I don't think I've seen a better performance by Tycee, and certainly the sweetest one of her career, and I really hope that Jake Paul and Nikita were watching it, because I know Izzy and I and the whole Tycee Gallagher team are very keen to get her involved with the likes of Ramla Ali and Ellie Scottney, and I think she deserves it. I think she's worked really hard. She's a mum. I mean, she's an incredible young lady, and I think that she should fight for a world title in 2026, and I hope they can make that happen.
Talk about the main event as well. I mean, it certainly delivered there in the first round. I mean, did you kind of expect that, or?
Not at all. I thought that it would be nip and tuck, tactical battle. Having talked to Gary Lockett, I knew that Ben Crocker was going to fight like that. I don't think he did enough. I think he was waiting a little bit too long. Obviously, the countering shot, the left hook that floored McComb at the beginning, gave him a 10-8 round, and he maybe could have given him another couple, but it was hard, I felt, to give him much. I thought McComb just got into a rhythm behind that southpaw jab. Nothing spectacular, but just a very good, solid boxing performance. And I thought it was a little bit wider than the judges had it. But look, Sean McComb won the fight. Ben Crocker was tough and game all the way through and will come again. And he's been a good fighter on 2 GBM shows now, and I'm sure Izzy will have him back, and he can go back to Wales with his head held high. But Sean McComb goes on, and it'll be really interesting to see if he can mix it with the likes of Adam Azim, of Dalton Smith and others, and whether he can get that elusive world title. I think that he's a beautiful boxer to watch, and I think he'll probably fight better against even better opponents like he did with Arnold Barboza Jr. But styles make fights, and whether he'll be able to outclass Adam or Dalton, we'll wait and see, but he certainly belongs around that mix. So yeah, it was a really good performance from Sean, and I'm pleased for him because he's had a rough ride lately, and it was a good main event. Not a great fight, but it was good and interesting and intriguing. But I thought with Gradis Krause we got a brilliant performance. I thought he absolutely shone tonight, boxing with angles and power and against a big cruiserweight. Scott Forrest, who was in real shape. I thought Scott took too much. I would like to have seen him pulled out maybe at the end of the 5th round, or I think it got just too hard for him. I thought he was so gutsy and courageous. But Gradis Krause moves on 8-0. He's a danger. He's a threat to a lot of the light heavyweights out there. So I thought he was really good. I thought Shaq Thompson got the job done. Again, he's been inactive, so it was good to see him back and performing quickly. Lovely body shot to finish that. I thought Ed Hardy had a good but tough workout. 1 or 2 shots he took. The nose was damaged, but pretty much controlled everything, and it was a good learning fight. So yeah, I think it's been a really good night.
Finally, just speaking about with McComb, Gallagher looking for world titles, you see Gradis Krause as potential in the future. Does it kind of show just how far GBM have come?
Absolutely. I mean, is he to have a fighter like Sean McComb, who's definitely a world-class athlete, is great. And Tycee Gallagher, I mean, it was a good night for GBM with all the victories. Shaquille Thompson, I think, again, he's another one that just needs a big fight. There's so much talent there. You look at Ed Hardy as a prospect, Taz Nadeem as an exciting guy who's going to go in the heist, Harry Powell at the end there. There's a lot of talent, and it's really good that GBM are showcasing it. I think the tournament's a really good idea to close the year, and I think it's been another great year for GBM, and it's one that, Matchroom and Queensbury are in a league of their own at the moment, but, Izzy's and Mitch have really dug in, and I think GBM has produced good shows, great shows at times, good fights, good stories, crowds loved it, production's great. Yeah, I think I'm really, really pleased to be part of it, and I'm enjoying it.
Adam Smith, thanks so much for your time.
No problem at all. Good man.
Appreciate that.